I just did a video about this book. Now I'll do another herpetological book of sorts. This is America's Alligator. A popular history of our most celebrated reptile. I actually have that picture. If you look in some of my shorts, I have this original postcard. That's neat. I didn't even notice that. But this book is about how the alligator has been synonymous with the tourist industry in Florida for as long as there has been a tourist industry in Florida. The alligator was one of the first ambassadors of Florida. You know, Mickey Mouse sort of supplanted him. But, and me personally, I just love alligators. I've spent quite a lot of time in South Georgia and Florida, though I am from North Georgia. So I've been around gators hundreds of times, perhaps thousands, I don't know. Oh, here we go. A girl is standing atop an alligator in this postcard from 1912. Well, we alligators do have fun. This is largely... There were some amazing things mentioned in this book. It's been a couple of years since I've read, but there was actually a hotel that had alligators that would wander around in the lobby as, people ate. But the gator was hunted nearly to extinction in the 1900s. My dad is from South Georgia, and he said while gators were always there, they were always kind of rare when he was growing up. They didn't really hardly even think about them, in Georgia anyway. But they've thankfully come back from extinction and are quite common now in Florida and in Georgia. Alligator. Always enjoyed that movie. But this book is not so much about the gators themselves, but about their effect on popular culture in Florida. I remember when I got this book, my son, who was about 6 at the time, he looks at this and he says, "I'll get her, Mama." And I said, yes, she is. But so much of the art is rather pleasant, in my opinion. My wife and girls got home, so again, you'll hear a little bit of a noise from them. But there's a man got his hand bitten off by a gator, looks like. But just figured I'd show you this. This book is available on Amazon. Yes, here's that hotel I mentioned. Jefferson Hotel in Richmond. And alligators would wander around in that sort of lush garden inside. But for a long time, people would sell alligators on the side of the road and as you entered Florida. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but the gator was the original Florida mascot of tourism, not Mickey Mouse. And people would take shots at them from steamboats just for fun. Not really even hunting, just target practice. So, but gators are, make no mistake, they are dangerous. They do kill people sometimes. I'm not sure how often they actually eat them, but nonetheless, I've always liked them. Personally, I don't fear them at all, but I do tend to give them a very wide berth when I'm on ground, when I'm on land. When I'm in a boat, I tend to, I will sometimes get closer to them than I really need to. But And I guess wide berth is a relative thing. I've gotten a lot closer to gators than most people will on dry land, but not quite that close. Yeah, I was about to say, the postcard says the return of a successful alligator hunt, but it looks like a crocodile. But there you go. I was just at Banks Lake, and Banks Lake, Georgia, used to be home to an awful lot of gators, and many of them quite large. We asked the woman at the canoe rental place about the gators, and she said, "Oh yeah, there's still big ones out there." She said there was a 19-footer there, which I am skeptical of that claim. I would love to see a 19-foot alligator, but the world record from like the early 1900s was 19 foot 6 inches, so I highly doubt that there's any 19-footers in Banks Lake these days. And in fact, it's been 10 years since I've seen any particularly large ones at Banks Lake, so I don't know. There's a crocodile again. Alligator Joe. But no particular point in this review, just showing you a book, presenting it to you, and hoping you find some enjoyment out of it. I would recommend it. It's by Doug Anderson. Here you go. Not sponsored. None of my videos are. I just like showing you some of the things that I like.